guys, welcome back to Revy Dual Sport. Doing a little bit of the pavement side of Dual Sport today. One of the only places we really get to ride in the spring in Revy is on the pavement, and testing out a new audio setup, seeing if this works for us or not. So going to be riding around 50 kilometers an hour up and down in around that area. First half I'm going to be riding with the visor open, and second half going to be dropping the visor as we go a little bit faster, seeing how that sounds as we're just chatting away, motovlog style. So I guess one thing we could talk about, the WR250R. So Yamaha discontinued that this year. We no longer have a WR250R. We had a similar move from Kawasaki a few years ago in 2014 with the KLX 250. They re-released that as a fuel-injected bike. Considering the WR is already fuel-injected, I can't see them pulling that off. And considering it's one of their hottest sellers, I can't see them just discontinuing the line altogether. So, speculation that they would join Honda and Kawasaki in the 300 class instead of the 250 for that dual sport bike. But what if we got the ultimate bike, the unicorn, the one we've all been looking for so long, the competitor to KTM with intervals of maintenance closer to that of, a typical Japanese bike. What if we saw the 350cc WR350R? That would have me extremely, extremely excited, and I think it would have everybody selling off all their 250s, all their 300s, and hopping right on over to the WR350R. Especially if you've got that sixth gear. We're just going to flip the visor down here as we go a bit faster to see what this sounds like. So if we saw the 350 and, suddenly we were able to much easier see, highway speeds of 130 kilometers, 140 kilometers an hour sustained without having it close to red line all the time, that's a pretty interesting bike, especially if we can keep weight down the way that they have on the 250s and the 300s. Seeing the really the DRZ killer, if you will, fuel injected, sixth gear, 350cc. Even if we don't have all the low end grunt, we'll have a little bit of it. The WR250R and the KLX both really love being higher up in that RPM before it gives you a lot of torque to climb. Just a thought, just kind of interesting. So, question for you guys, leave the response in the comments. If you see in the next year, 2 years, whatever it takes them to develop it, a WR250 or WR350R, would you sell your current bike and buy it right away? And what do you think the price point would be? So I'm guessing, just looking at where Yamaha has been, I'm going to say $8,000, $8,500 for the WR350R. It's a compelling argument, it really is, to open that up and bring that class of motorcycle. Let's pop that visor back up and see how that sounds. That's something that you're going to be able to do a whole bunch more moto camping off of. You'll be able to have the little bit of low down torque to be playing in the trails a little bit more. It's still going to be a fairly unintimidating bike for new riders. We're not getting the KTM brat factor where we can just wide open first gear and the bike just wheelies away from us. We'll definitely have some lower end torque, I have no doubt about that, but it won't be like a DRZ low down torque where you're 3,500 RPM and able to just walk up hills. You'll have to take a little run at it, I would be guessing. Probably closer to a Bill Blue 351 kit for the KLX 250. And I guess that's the other question. Depends on the suspension they put on and fuel tanks and all that type of stuff. Cost-wise, seeing if we are in around that $8,000 mark, is it better to just buy the $6,000 KLX 250 or 300 and do a big bore kit to 351? You know, the KLX 250, when I bought this guy in 2019, was $5,500. So to toss the $1,800 it would cost to do the Bill Blue kit, you know, I think we'd probably be close to the price, and you're still on your same bike. That being said, not a factory bike, not as well tested. There's a little bit of playing around with fuel injection, that type of stuff on those. Have to see where it ends up. Couple of Harley friends. Let's go follow them. Because it's time. It's mid-March. We've got no sand on the road in Revelstoke. It's currently 9 degrees Celsius. It's sunny. What else are you going to do but sit and cruise or go play in the sand? So I'll definitely take the cruising too. So with all that said, leave in the comments, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's use this as an audio test, see what you guys think, see if that's okay, see if it's usable audio or not, and let me know how you feel. WR350R, are we going to see it? I hope so. Hope you guys get out riding this week and kill it. Have a good one.